episode for you guys. Drew and Fitzmagic, or sorry, Mills and Fitzmagic. Damn, I almost doxed Fitzmagic. They couldn't make it today. They're, I think, driving up to Baltimore or some shit. Damn, now I'm really doxing them. So yeah, I'm gonna do this by myself. Y'all are gonna get 30 odd minutes of me jerking off to the sound of my own voice or whatever. But we got a jam-packed episode, so I really want to try and get this done. Your boy was sick all last week. I didn't want to do an episode while I was, congested, sounding like ass. So we're gonna do it today, and I apologize for that. Leading off with, I guess you could say, the headliner of today, John Harbaugh has signed on with the New York Giants for a 5-year, $100 million contract, I believe. And with that deal, he's also taking Todd Monken away from the Baltimore Ravens. And there is some rumors that he's taking Zach Orr as well, which I don't believe for a second. Um, Before I get into that and what it means for the Giants, I do just want to say, Harbs, bro, I'm sorry that it had to end the way that it did last episode. Um, Obviously, it had to be done. Quite frankly, it had to. Um, it's just better for all parties involved to go this route. It is like an Andy Reid in Philly situation where it's like, you know, we just can't get over the hump, and we're gonna have to go in a different direction, and we're gonna have to turn the page on this chapter. And I was fine with that. Todd Monken, see you later. That being said, Eric DeCosta, you're next. Shout out to Bill Goldberg. But yeah, I gotta be honest, guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Fucking love this for the Giants. Love it for the Giants. Um, Harbs is a great floor raiser. He is known for getting a lot out of a little. Even in the games where we had Tyler fucking Huntley in the backfield, it still felt like we had a chance sometimes. And hell, we beat the Packers, man, with Tyler fucking Huntley. We blew him out. But obviously, Derrick Henry had 1,800 fucking yards in that game. So we're obviously not going to put that on Harbs' coaching and his fucking genius or whatever. But, like I said, Harbs definitely an upgrade over Brian Daboll. I hope that they have their franchise coach for the future, because if not, man, geez, 100 mil is a lot of money. I really don't know what the going rate for an NFL coach is these days per year, but that sounds like a lot. 5 years, 100 mil. Congratulations, Harbs. Giants fans, I hope y'all are happy, because in a couple of months, y'all are about to see exactly why the fuck he had to leave. But no, seriously, all the best, Harbs. All the best. In life, there's some times where you don't get a chance to say the things that you wanted to say. So, Harbs, man, thank you. Thank you for taking a chance on Lamar Jackson, being the only coach in the first round who had the fucking balls to take a Heisman quarterback. Oh, yeah. What could have gone wrong there? All you fucking GMs and coaches are idiots, by the way. Thank you for making Harbs look like an absolute guru. I think you literally kept him employed for like an extra 4 or 5 years. Thank you for that. Next up, we got some more motion in the AFC North. This is crazy, man. Mike Tomlin has stepped down as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And honestly, bro, it had to happen. But for him to step down was a little crazy to me. It does show, I don't want to say like a lack of ambition in the ownership, because this is just the way that the Rooneys have always done shit. They're very loyal. I mean, Mike Tomlin's been the coach for God knows how long, man. As long as I can remember, seriously. So it's pretty crazy. The AFC North has done away with two of their most decorated head coaches. It's not even really a fucking debate. Stefanski's out too, so now we're really going to get some fresh faces in the AFC North. But Tomlin and Harbs being gone is going to feel fucking weird, man. That is going to be a weird adjustment period next year. I've seen that the Steelers are looking at Brian Flores from Minnesota, and I think that's honestly perfect. I'm surprised that no one really gave Flores a shot this year to be a head coach. But yeah, if he can land, or the Steelers can land Brian Flores, that is money right there. I think that they will pick up right where they left off. And yeah, as far as the Ravens go, I really don't know what we're looking at. We're casting a very fucking wide net. I've seen interviews all the way from Matt Nagy, who, God forbid, and, Mike McDaniel, who I think they're thinking about bringing in as an OC. Hey, man. Um, obviously he's a very hot shot kind of guy, very risky in the way that he plays offense. But fuck it, man. We need a change of pace. Like I said, there's a reason that we're getting rid of fucking everybody. It seems like. I really don't know what the future holds for Zach Orr. Hopefully not, not nothing in the Ravens locker room, but uh, good player. Harbs clearly fucking believes in you as a coach. I don't know if I'm there, but yeah, Zach Orr, wherever you do end up, please don't let it be Baltimore, and best of luck to you. That being said, we are gonna move on. Wild card weekend was fucking crazy, and I'm so mad that we couldn't get an episode lined up with Drew Fitzmagic. God damn, I keep doing it. Fitzmagic, Mills, and Flash Banks. I'm really pissed that we couldn't get an episode out for you guys. But then again, blame me, bro. I was sick as fuck. And yeah, man, I gotta get into these. Oh, the Bears and the well, We'll go in order. I'm sorry. Panthers, Rams. Honestly, it seemed like it was gonna be a dud, but my God, man, that fourth quarter was fireworks. Absolute fucking fireworks. Bryce Young, I know you have some doubters, my guy, but that just cemented you, I think, as the quarterback for the future in the Carolina Panthers. I really wasn't expecting much out of you on those last couple of drives, but fucking hell, you put the team on your back and you put together a couple of good drives. Honestly, they probably should have gone down and tied the game up, but Jimmy Horn had to drop the fucking ball. Hey, man, it is what it is. Carolina, you guys overperformed by a lot this season. I don't think many people were expecting anything out of you guys, myself included. And for you to be a playoff team is huge. And not only a playoff team, you put up a goddamn fight against the Rams, who are a very, very good football team. So hats off to you guys. Keep going, man. Keep going. Don't let this shit discourage you. Yeah, Bryce Young's about to get himself paid the way he was marching down the field in those last couple of drives. That being said, though, Staff Goat, Orange Gatorade MVP, and probably the NFL MVP because he did make first team All Pro. Staff Goat, you are the fucking man. Congratulations, bro. And I still got you going to the Super Bowl, but I don't know. Some of these teams are looking very scary compared to when we made our prediction videos. Moving on to, I think this is no question, the game of Wild Card Weekend. A divisional matchup, a lot on the line. Well, shit, everything is on the line. Two teams that fucking hate each other, two coaches that despise each other. I'm talking about Bears Packers, man. What a fucking game that was. Glued to the TV screen. Glued to the fucking TV screen. Honestly, man. The Bears looked like they were down and out, and honestly, bro, I thought it was over. I was getting ready to turn the fucking TV off at halftime. You talking about 17-3, man, and we're all thinking, at least shit. This is what I'm thinking. Same old Bears. The Bears are back, bro. The Bears are back, and they're going back into their old ways, and they're gonna fucking get crushed in the second half. I could not have been more wrong. The Bears absolutely rally back and come back and fucking win this game. They put up 25 points in the fourth quarter. 25 points in the fourth quarter and win the game. Caleb Williams, I really don't have much to say other than you are the real deal, my guy. Holy hell, you were dealing. Beautiful thing to watch. I think, hey, man, a lot of y'all are looking a little fucking foolish for jumping the gun on JD5 over Caleb Williams because shit, man. That's looking like it's going to be a conversation for years to come, or it's going to be ended very quickly, and we will say Caleb Williams is better. Because my God, bro, he was fucking deal. And again, like, you're down 17-3 at halftime. The defense knows you're going to have to pass for most of the fucking drives, and he was still just cutting them up, man. Beautiful, beautiful thing to watch. I love watching QBs hit that flow state like that. And Caleb was in a fucking flow state to watch. Beautiful thing. I'm gonna talk about now the Bills-Jags game. Fucking Bills do it again, man. I really don't have much to say. Cam Little, bruh. I don't think that they got that snap off before halftime, but Cam Little, you unfortunately sold the Jags. Um, Again, not really much to say about that. The Jags defense was pretty fucking mid, bro. What was this? Yeah, Bills went 3 for 3 in the red zone. It's really not much to say. Again, Jags, similar to the Panthers, overperformed this season. Don't be upset. Like, do not be upset that this was it. Please. Because y'all got a lot further to go than this. And I do believe the Jags can get over the hump. They're a very young team. And I do trust Trevor Lawrence, although, kind of blew the game in the end. But seriously, though, I do trust Trevor Lawrence for the future. They'll have Travis Hunter back healthy next year. So yeah, a lot of positives to take away from this Jags team, man. Things are only looking up. They're not getting much older. I'm trying to think of like who even is like a significant fucking player on that team he's getting older. Like, is Evan Ingram even on the team still? I don't know, man. My Jags knowledge is booty. Moving on. I'm not gonna lie, I missed this game. 49ers, Eagles. Well, that's a lie. I saw literally the last drive of the game, and Jalen Hurts just shit the bed on that last drive, man. I can't lie. Yeah, that being said, thank God the fucking Eagles are out of the playoffs, man. Philly fans are insufferable. Shout out to Fitzmagic, but god damn, dude. I was praying on their fucking downfall for so long. Do you know how fucking miserable I am having to hear Jalen Hurts comparisons to Lamar? Nah, we ain't doing that shit in 2026, bro. Moving on, the Patriots and the Chargers. Really not much to say about this game other than I'm so sick of Justin Herbert not bringing his fucking A game into the playoffs, and then we have to. It's similar to Lamar Jackson, really. Neither of them bring their A game into the playoffs, and then we have to try and look elsewhere for fucking. Obviously, the Chargers as a team were pretty awful. You scored 3 fucking points. They were not good. But I mean, again, guys, how many more fucking excuses are we gonna have for Herbert before we just address the elephant in the room that he's just not good enough in the playoffs, man. Sorry, like he was not elevating this team in any fucking way. And I am a Theo Ash merchant. I was watching the clips on Twitter of him, missing these passes downfield of guys who were, pretty wide fucking open. So yeah, you got to give your guys a chance, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You can't just play it safe all fucking game. My bad, y'all. I'm just getting into the chat. Ben Johnson's superiority. Facts, Swozy. What up, Walt? What up, Swoz? W. John Harbaugh. Yeah, W. John Harbaugh. I think this is a solid position. Honestly, best case scenario for John Harbaugh. I really don't know where else he could have ended up where I would have said, yeah, Harbs got it. I mean, this is a young Giants team. Give Harbs the keys, and I think they're solid, bro. I think they really are. I do feel bad for him having to go from, a glorified running back in Lamar Jackson to a glorified running back in Jackson Dart, who has gotten 17 concussions in fucking 12 games. Feel bad on that end, but he is the running back whisperer, as we all know. So he will get something out of that team. Moving on, I'm not even really going to fucking bother with this one. Texans Steelers. It was fucking beautiful watching Aaron Rodgers' last throw be a pick six. That's really all I have to say. Fuck the Steelers. Y'all get no dap from me, and I honestly feel like y'all don't even deserve the words out of my fucking mouth. So that wraps up Wild Card Weekend. No really surprises, I guess. Shit, anything could happen, man. This is the NFL, and there's really no top dog this year or like super alpha team that you think is just gonna cream everybody. Oh my pause. That you think is just gonna steamroll everybody. So yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm really not leaning too favorably in anyone's direction at this point. All right, moving on from the NFL, we got some NBA shit to talk about because I did let y'all down when this trade happened. Again, your boy was fucking sick. Like I'm sorry, man. I gotta keep coming with the excuses, but Trae Young was traded in the middle of a game to the Washington Wizards for a package of CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert. Shit, man. I'm just going to get right into it. W for the Washington Wizards. Obviously, you gave up absolutely nothing, and you got Trae fucking Young, who, as much as people want to talk shit on him, and I'm not out of that conversation. As much as people do like take cheap shots at him, and he's a small guard, he can't defend this and that. You're not gonna win a championship with him, dog. What do the Wizards have to lose from picking up one of the most crafty offensive players in the entire fucking NBA? What do they have to lose from bringing him in as potentially a mentor to guys like a Trae Johnson, who I personally have fallen in love with this season? Pause again. A Trae Johnson, or even someone who looks like they're beyond fucking hope, like an AJ Johnson. But no, seriously, Trae Johnson under Trae Young's wing. I mean, shit, bro. That sounds like fireworks to me. Atlanta, bro. Shit, man. I'm sorry. This happens. It happens. You wanted to go in another direction. You did not get shit back for it. But now, at least, like I said, it's the same shit with Harbs, bro. You just get to start a new chapter. It's behind you. Trae Young can't hurt you anymore. His defense can't hurt you anymore. So, just move on. Smile that it happened and shit like that. And Washington, like I said, man, I really hope y'all can do something with this, Washington, because that Alex Sarr is a fucking player, man. I really need to see him on a good team soon, because he is the real fucking deal. Shout out to Alex Sarr. Shout out to the Wizards. Atlanta, bro. Beyond fucking me where they go from here. I really have been confused by the Hawks for forever. Who rode his ring harder in his managerial career? John Harbaugh or Doc Rivers? Doc Rivers, fucking 100%. Actually, bro, I don't know. That is a tough one. But I think you probably missed this, AV. I think Harbs believing in Lamar and making him the starter when no one else really believed in him got him another 4 or 5 years out of his job at the Ravens. So that's really all Harbs had going for him towards the end. I don't think it was just purely off the ring. So yeah, Doc Rivers is a bigger fraud. 100%, bro. 100%. But goddamn, they both got that same gene in them, don't they? They just both love to fucking blow games that you think are just completely out of the distance. So I don't know. That might be a OG and friends discussion for in the future though. But I know Drew's gonna pick fucking Doc Rivers though, because he can't stand Doc Rivers. I'm going with Harbs though. I'm going with Harbs. Fuck it. Or no, that's goddamn Doc Rivers. My bad. Nah, Harbs, you're the man, bro. I'm done speaking bad on Harbs, bro. I need a day off at least. I need to just appreciate what he did for once, because I was spoiled as fuck by just these back-to-back playoff trips that he was delivering on a fucking plate for your boy. That being said, I think we can move on from the Trae Young trade. Like I said, outstanding fucking move from Washington, but again, I don't know where else the Hawks were going to send him to, and they needed to get him off before he took that player option in the offseason. So, hey man, again, Washington has nothing to lose. If he doesn't take that player option, fine, so be it. We'll go in another direction. But if he does, hey man, they can make a real fucking push. And again, their pick is top 8 protected this year, so they're probably not going to play him that much. If it's above the top 8, then it goes to the Knicks. So I think Trae Young is barely, if at all, going to play this season, and then probably pick up his player option, and then we'll go from there as the Washington Wizards. But yeah, hats off to them, man. Great business. Great business. Moving on, we got Ja Morant, who is in some hot fucking water every goddamn day. The water gets hotter with Ja. I'm really just sorry to even fucking talk about this. So it was reported a week ago by Shams that the Memphis Grizzlies were looking to move off of Ja. And then, fuck, I'm sorry, man. I'm fumbling trying to find this clip. Here we go. In the NBA in Europe tour that they're doing right now, apparently they had an open shoot around with the team, and media were allowed in. And Ja got into it with his teammate Vince Williams Jr. in public, at a public shoot around. He got into it with his own teammate. And, they are using some pretty fucking choice words. Obviously, they were going back and forth, and Ja is insinuating a fight. Ja's talking about what? I'm right here. Let's go to the back. They're just classic like fight talk of like two motherfuckers who are obviously not going to do anything. But dude, I need to talk to Demetrius real quick. I'm gonna use your full government fucking name because I honestly don't know how else to get through to you, Demetrius. Demetrius Morant, like I can't fucking believe this is where we're at in your career right now, bro. I have never in my fucking life been more disappointed in someone's behavior of a player that I really don't feel anything towards. You know what I mean? I thought you were a great fucking player and you had a chance to be, the face of the league one day, and you have thrown all of that shit away just to put up this fucking NBA youngboy persona as a 27-year-old man. I could not think of anything more fucking embarrassing and corny than your fucking behavior. The past. Oh, actually, I can think of something more embarrassing than your behavior, bro. It's your fucking play, bro. You are garbage this season. 20% from fucking three. 20% from three. My goodness. These have to be career lows in fucking everything. Oh, he's averaging 7.5 assists, but he's averaging 3.5 turnovers. Nice. I'm just going to go and double check and just see how fucking bad these stats compare to like the rest of his career because oh my God. He's shooting 40 fucking percent as a slashing guard. He's shooting 40 fucking percent from the field, bro. My God. Not getting to the line like he used to. Oh my God, dude. The free throw attempts are the worst that they've been since his second year in the fucking league. The worst that they've been since his second year in the league, bro. My God. He's averaging less fucking points than his second year in the league. So this is statistically his worst year since his rookie year. And my God, it is bad, y'all. It is real fucking bad. John, I just want to know, how long do you think this fucking behavior can keep up before they actually decide to replace you? Because I got an answer, bro. It's not long. It's really not long. These GMs will have no problem patching you around like a fucking blunt, bro. If you're going to keep this shit up, fighting your fucking teammates in public, taking cheap shots at the front office and media and shit, they are going to pass you around like a fucking blunt, my guy. They are going to have you in one of those Dennis Schroeder rainbow gradient fucking pictures, bro. I promise you, bro. Keep this shit up. Seriously, man. And this is coming from someone who was a big fucking fan of yours, and I did believe that you had what it took to be the face of the league, but fuck that, bro. Those days are way, way behind you. You better get your fucking act right so you can be a good role player in this fucking league, let alone a superstar, bro. Because, my God, your days are numbered if you're going to keep this shit up. Seriously, bro. I hate to quote Shannon Sharp on my own fucking show, but they will tolerate you until they can replace you. And you looking real replaceable right now, Ja. No bullshit. I'd trade you for fucking Ryan Rollins, straight up. And then lastly, to close out the show, we got some more Rich Paul controversy. Don't you guys just love when Clutch and Rich Paul just go sticking their dick in places that they have no business being? Quite frankly, as a Lakers fan, I'm sick of it, but nonetheless, I still have to talk about it because this is just fucking hilarious. So, on his podcast with Max Kellerman, yes, that is right, Max Kellerman and Rich Paul do have a podcast, that is correct. On this podcast, Rich Paul, I don't have the exact quote, but he said, if I was the Lakers, I would be targeting Memphis Grizzlies as a trade partner for Jaren Jackson. If you're building around Luka, you need that anchor. Jaren doesn't want to be a part of a rebuild. If you're able to trade out expirings and trade the last first you got, oh, please use the last fucking first we have for Jaren Jackson Jr. I beg you. Last first you got, or you can withhold and give up less, but this comes with a more unemotional attachment because Austin is beloved. I'm just going to cut to the chase. He thinks we should trade Austin Reeves for Jaren fucking Jackson. He thinks the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves for Jaren fucking Jackson, bro. And our last first rounder pick, by the way. Our last first rounder. Rich Paul, bro. I first of all, okay, like fine. It's an okay idea, for sure. For you to be the fucking agent of our most popular player, of the biggest star in fucking NBA, and to talk about his teammate like he's some fucking chess piece is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And apparently Reeves' agent went up and checked him the other night over these comments. I don't know if they were both at the game or what, but apparently they got into it, and, you know, obviously Reeves' agent wanted to tell Rich that he did not appreciate him talking like that. And quite honestly, bro, as a Lakers fan, I don't appreciate you fucking talking like that. Because this shit does get back into the locker room. 100%. It's Rich Paul. It's LeBron's fucking best friend talking about LeBron's teammate. How in the fuck would that not get back to the locker room? I don't know. I like, honestly, I don't want to be the one to tell a grown fucking man and Rich Paul, be smarter, because clearly you don't want to listen to fucking anybody else, and it damn sure ain't going to be someone like me, just an average fucking civilian. But bro, really? You're going to talk about Austin Reeves on your podcast and talk about, oh, we should trade for Jaren Jackson Jr.? Bro, if I had to watch Jaren Jackson and DeAndre Ayton combined for 9 fucking rebounds a night, the two biggest men on the fucking roster are going to combine for probably less than 10 rebounds a night, I'm good, bro. That is actual terrorist ball. I'm good, bro. Rich Paul, just stop. Just stop, bro. Someone unplug that fucking podcast equipment, because my God, bro, this guy loves to hear himself talk even more than fucking me. Austin Reeves in our last first rounder for Jaren fucking Jackson, and you're just cool with saying that shit publicly, right? Rich Paul, bro, I'm so fucking beyond sick of your shit, and I've talked about this before in the past, but my God, you are a fucking clown, bro. I don't think you're like a bad person or anything, you know, but holy shit, you really do not think when you speak. Anyways, I think that's going to wrap that up, unless y'all got some hot takes in the chat. The motherfucking chat is dead. We have not gotten a new chat in 10 minutes, so we are going to end this video off. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully, Fitzmagic and Mills will be back next week, and Flashbangs, of course. Till then, appreciate you guys for watching. Check us out on the Spotify, of course. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on X, Twitter, Gatorade Talk. I'll see you guys in the next one.